Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Pear's Pantry. Today we're going to make ourselves some Greek gyros. I've always loved having these at my local shop. They're super tasty, but sadly I don't have a vertical rotisserie and I can't make this at home. I'm kind of taking a meatloaf recipe and revamping it so it works for a gyro recipe. So without further ado, here we go. For the gyro meat itself, you're going to need some pepper, garlic, about 5 cloves, salt to taste, oregano, about 3 tablespoons, rosemary, about 1 tablespoon, ground cumin, half a tablespoon, ground mustard, half a tablespoon, ground cinnamon, half a tablespoon, onion powder, 1 tablespoon, ground coriander, 2 teaspoons,
1 onion,
ground ginger, 1 teaspoon, garlic powder, 2 teaspoons, and 1 pound of ground lamb and 1 pound of ground beef. The assembly is pretty simple here. We're gonna mince up and drain our onion. Now, in the video, I didn't mince it up quite as finely as I wanted to, so make sure you mince it really, really finely. You can even put it through a food processor beforehand. That can really get you with that fine grind that you're looking for. Then we'll mince our garlic. And then we're gonna get a big mixing bowl and we're gonna mix together our onion, our ground meats, and all the spices until well combined.
we're going to place the meat onto aluminum foil and mold the meat into a meat shape. Place the foil with the loaf in it into your crock pot and then form a small moat with the aluminum foil.
And then around that, I like to pour a half cup of water and a half cup of beef stock. You can use water, chicken stock, whatever you want. Either way, it's just to maintain the hydration while we're cooking. Now we're gonna place our lid on top and we're gonna cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours. Now while our meat is cooking away, we're gonna assemble our tzatziki sauce. So first, you're gonna need some salt, then 5 cloves of garlic, 16 ounces of Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cucumbers, fresh dill, about a 1/4 cup, and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, and the juice from 1 lemon. First, we're gonna peel our cucumber, and then we'll drain off the cucumber skin by wrapping it in a paper towel and squeezing out the water. Then we'll place that on the cutting board and chop it into small pieces. Then we'll mince our garlic, and combine all the ingredients listed together.
Next, we're going to fry up some of our own hand-cut French fries. You're going to need 4 russet potatoes, 1 tablespoon of paprika, a 1/4 cup of French fry seasoning, and peanut oil. First things first, we're going to preheat the oil for the frying. Now to do that, we'll pour our oil about halfway into our cast iron container. Then we're going to put our cast iron into the oven and set it at 350 so it can slowly get up to heat while we cut up our potatoes.
We're going to chop up our potatoes and cut them into sticks. And then pat them dry. Coat them with the seasoning. Remove the cast iron from the oven, place on the stove, turning on the heat, and maintaining a temperature of 350 degrees Fahrenheit. When ready, you're gonna fry your potatoes. Do it in about 4 batches with this many potatoes. You don't wanna just throw them all in there. It'll all overflow and explode and then your house is gonna set on fire. After about 3 to 5 minutes and they're golden crispy brown, remove your French fries, place them into a paper towel lined colander, season with a little bit more of that garlic seasoning, and then they're good to go. After that, we're gonna turn the broiler on in our oven, and then go on over and check on our gyro. Take it out of the aluminum foil. There's gonna be a bunch of fat and oil surrounding it, don't worry about that. Place onto a aluminum foil lined baking sheet. We're gonna broil until there's a nice brown coating on both sides. That's looking beautiful. Now this is about as close as we're gonna get to the vertical rotisserie that you normally see in Greek restaurants. And now, we have our French fries, we have our tzatziki, we have our gyro all sliced up. So all that's left is assembly. I like my gyro with pita bread all fried up, a little bit of tzatziki on top, some red onion, some tomato, a little bit of dill. I'm pretty happy. All right, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment and like and subscribe. Helps us keep this going. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you next time.